Welcome, chat. Sorry about that. Not sure what happened there, but it should all be working fine now. Alright, so today we are playing a game that, in my opinion, is rather underrated. It's an old Spider-Man game from 2011 called Spider-Man Edge of Time. So let's give that a shot, and hopefully everything runs okay. I don't know why it does that. That's not normal. There we go. There's our game. Let's get past some of these intros here. Uh-oh. That's not good. It was working just fine earlier. Hmm. Uh-oh. All right. Well, let me try grabbing another version of this because it was just working. So I think we just need an older version of the emulator here. Should take too long. Previous builds. Here. And Almost there. It's got to recompile some modules. That usually doesn't take too long. So let's see how all this works. Yeah, I've really never had issues with this game before, so it's a little surprising that we ran into anything. There we go. Huh. That can't be right. I swear this was just working yesterday. Chat, this is a problem. Let me do this. Let me remove everything here. Caches. Okay, now it's frozen. Oh, there we go. All right, let me just give a... Um, it's it's here. It's all fine. All right. So we are... Okay, yeah, let me try this again. So just need to update the configuration here. Just go back to 1080p and double the V-blank frequency so we get a nice 60 FPS. And let's go. Let's give this a shot again. Yeah, sorry about all the issues. It was really working yesterday. So I don't know what's going on. Just crashed again. Jeez. You know what? Let me try testing it out with something else. Yeah, I was thinking about playing this game at some point on stream, but I don't know what's going on here.
Sega.
Let's try this one out.
Pepper, I gotta be running some field tests. Hold all my calls. Jarvis, let's start with hover.
Hover thrusters online.
Oh, that worked.
Well done, sir.
Not bad. Let's try flight.
Flight thrusters online.
I guess we'll play this for a little bit.
Now that is superior tech. Why don't you set up some flight markers?
Flight path marked.
Bring the afterburners online, Jarvis.
You know, when I was a kid, I had a hard time telling who was voicing Iron Man in this game. Because for some reason, both Robert Downey Jr. and someone else are credited. But now that I hear it, yeah, it does not sound that much like Robert Downey Jr. at all.
Tony?
Pepper.
Tony, seriously. A lot of people depend on their jobs here. You sure you want to shut everything down?
Hey, don't put that kind of responsibility on my shoulders, all right? I'm an engineer, not anyone's dad. And I'm doing something important right now, so if you don't mind...
You're the boss.
Right, thrusters. Love the thrusters.
Jarvis, set up some test runs for me. Time for some fun. Okay, bring the evasion thrusters online for test maneuvers.
This part's always a little hard. 'Cause you can't. There we go.
Yeah, now that is what the next generation of star technology feels like.
Let's see if we can grab this thing.
Wow, I mean, I knew I built this thing was good, but I mean, wow.
Hey, fractured!
Power allocation, Jarvis, monitor it.
Routing.
Fractured, good to see you, man. So yeah, I was having some issues with this. For some reason, and I'll show you again after the, after this level. But,
Well
let's
done,
see.
sir.
Now for the Unibeam.
There we go.
Waiting for this.
Sir, using this weapon draws a large amount of energy from your power source. Suit integrity may be compromised.
Don't worry about me, Jarvis.
So, for some reason, Edge of Time keeps crashing. I think I just gotta downgrade RPCS3, and we might try it again after this level. But that's the issue we're running into.
All suit systems successfully tested and fully operational, sir.
Did you ever doubt Jarvis? Now let's...
Tony!
What?
Men with guns outside!
What, man? Who?
I don't know. I'm calling the police.
No, wait. Don't do that. You know what? I think I can take care of this.
I'm sorry, what?
Go to the conference room. Stay there until you hear from me. Jarvis, and training program. This is real.
Affirmative.
Jarvis, what's going on?
Unknown entities are breaking into the armory, sir.
Not for long. Who are these guys? Those markings look familiar. Gosh, yeah, that's the logo. Those guys are my clients. Ever picked this off much here recently?
What? Well, we did just cancel a $1 billion deal with them. Remember? No more selling weapons.
I guess I'm taking no for an answer. Talk about sore losers.
More hostile units incoming, sir. Be advised, sir. Enemy transport units arriving. More hostile units incoming, sir. Incoming ground troops, sir.
Yeah, part of the thing is, I have never had that issue before with that game, so yeah, basically I pulled this one on. I put Iron Man on to just test out the game and see, test out the emulator and see what's going on, and it's working fine. So clearly something's going on, and it's not working well with the game.
Another transport is approaching, sir.
Alright, there we go.
Hostile troop transports inbound, sir.
I swear, you always have everything set up so perfectly when you're about to stream, and then as soon as you go to stream, everything just completely falls apart. It's not bad. I mean, it's kind of repetitive, and it's probably a little too hard. But just flying around in the levels is actually pretty fun. So it's a little bit, the movement, I mean, is a little bit like the... Yeah, the movement in this game is a little bit like Just Cause 3's Jetpack DLC.
Sir, aerial troop transports incoming.
The flying around anyway.
Now.
Yeah, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Every time. My, when I kicked the stream off, my VTuber avatar was, like, tiny and off-screen, so... Yeah, I don't know, what do you use to stream? I assume you also use some variation of OBS Fractured. But I think you use, like, a PNG tuber thing? If you want to see the landing. Oh, maybe we can't see the landing. Okay, nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people used Discord for their streams, but at least for like podcast type streams.
All hostile dropships destroyed, sir. They can no longer send reinforcements. Stark gunship launch detected near Hangar 3, sir.
Hey, have they paid for that?
Unknown, sir. It's arming weapon systems. Suggest immediate action.
Damn, that's my baby. And she doesn't mess around.
There's that landing. Yeah, it's always more fun to put together like some cool animations or whatever it is for your streams rather than just using like the default.
Dispersing and attacking civilian targets, sir.
Damn it. I can't stop both of them at once.
Hey, Sergey! What's up, man? Yeah, so I was telling Fractured, Oh, why'd you delete your message, Sergey?
Gunship has launched a drone, sir.
Oh, not again. Yeah, so I was telling Fractured, I was having some issues with Edge of Time, so what I'm probably gonna do after this level is try relaunching it. Basically, it just kept crashing on me. Yeah, they're not bad, Sergey. Yeah, the flying around in this game is really fun.
Drone launching now, sir.
The combat is difficult. Come on, almost there. There we go, finally.
Civilian casualties reported.
Damn. All this for weapons. Pepper, you alright in there? Pepper, you okay? Pepper? Pepper!
Yeah, let me make myself a little bigger here. There we go. No, it's not Nolan North. It's so it is an actor named Steven Stanton, I believe. All right, so I'll close that for now. Yeah, I believe the actor's name's Steven Stanton, but Robert Downey Jr. is also credited, which is a little weird. But yeah, it's weird. Really, you think it sounded like Nolan North? All right, let me see if I can grab like a year-old build or something. Yeah, so part of the thing with emulators is that sometimes you'll have everything working beautifully, and then like a few months later, it'll just fall apart. So you know what? Let me go back to like a year ago and see if there's a see if oh, there we go. Yay, 364. Let's go one more. All right, 365 days ago. Let's grab a build here and see if we can use that instead. And I think you guys will like Spider-Man Edge of Time as well, because let's just say it is the second best Black Cat design in any video game. Well, at least in any like Spider-Man video game. All right, let's but what the Okay, now it just doesn't see the game. That's not good. What a mess. What are you doing, RPCS3? Oh, that's not good. That's not what I want. Let's try something a little newer then. Oh. I hope installing a really old version didn't like wipe stuff out. Let's see. me do. There we go. I don't know. For some reason, the game just is not showing up in the list, but it let me launch it when I went through recent. Sergey, are you making a Borat reference? Because I don't get it. The only Borat reference yeah, the only Borat bit I really remember is when he talks about women. What was it? What was the line? To give a woman power is like to give a gun to a monkey. We have stopped doing that ever since the Astana Zoo massacre of 19 something something. Ah, okay, I got you, Sergey. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. So Black Cat's design, we probably won't see it today. I might be able to look into like the trophies or something and show you that way. Please work. No. Okay. Well, that's very, very annoying. So let me just re-update it. I wonder if there's something I can do to get it to not crash. Because this game ran beautifully. Um, just a few years ago. Just like a few months ago. Um, so let me see if there's something I can do with the custom config here. Switch to... Alright, let me try resetting the V-blank frequency and seeing if that does anything. So if it runs at 30 FPS, I don't want it to, but if we're stuck at 30 FPS, at least I know that's the issue. Yeah, exactly, Fractured. And I really like this game too. Okay, so it's not the V-blank frequency, which means that the frame rate will not be affected. Mess with the configuration here. Okay, let me undo that. Could be... Try strict rendering. So this should render the game exactly as the PS3 would render it. Really need to turn off that compiling shaders notice. That's going to get on my nerves. Okay, so it just doesn't want to work anymore. Beautiful. Jeez. So strict rendering doesn't work. Well, that means we definitely have some issues. I don't think it would be the GPU. I think that would do anything. Do anything. Scheduler. Let's try RPCS3 scheduler. Disable SPU loop detection. Live debugging. That's what the stream is now. Live debugging. Oh, come on. Let's see. I'm guessing nobody's reported any issues with it, but remember at one point there was an issue with like trophies. If you guys remember the old trophies on PS3, it would give me issues, but shouldn't be an issue now. See if anything's been updated here. All right, so nothing here. Everything was running fine for that guy. Well, I had an issue in 2022, but it worked fine in 2024. Hmm. All right. Let's give this a try. 31, 16206. That's what worked for him. But let me see here. Test it one more time. That's what we're doing. Max power saving. I could try one of the other decoders. Um. Oh. Oh, I might know the issue. We might be using the wrong recompiler. Let's give this a try. I hope this is the issue. Get on with it. No! Come on. Yeah, I mean, it's complicated, but it usually works. I've never had this issue before. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 9! Uh... Yeah, exactly. Fractured. Yeah, fractured spot on. Sometimes it works beautifully, and sometimes it just doesn't. Oh, what was that? No. Dang it. All right, we might have to go back to whatever build the guy I'm looking at here in the forum is saying. 31-16206. So let's see here. 206, of course. Went back one page too far. 31-16206. So let me give this a shot and see if this works. Yeah, yeah, you saw it, right? You saw a loading screen for a second, and then the whole thing fell apart. All right, let's give this another shot here. Drag and drop. All right. Okay, so that's fine. Take the configuration here. That. It's up to 1080. Don't worry about here. There's a. I'm just trying to see how do I turn off that the little shader compiler thing. Oh, there we go. Disable those there. And let's see. It's going to recompile PPU modules because, you know, we don't have anything better to do. I, you know, I don't think I've ever actually had Uncle Ben's rice. All right, so far, usual. Moment of truth here. Nope. All right. All right, you know what? Let's open the logs and see what we can find. So why does it crash? I literally get nothing in the logs that is of any meaning. That is the worst, when even the logs won't help you. Ugh. I wonder if maybe something else has been updated. Can't imagine what else it would be. Try OpenGL. I don't like it, but I can try it. Yeah, man, I can't believe they got rid of Aunt Jemima. That is a tragedy. Why is this upside down? It... Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think this game is going to run very well on OpenGL. We're on the menu. And it's running at like 30 frames per second. It should be running at 60. It's not good. Yep, it's upside down. It's a complete disaster. And for some reason it's cropped too. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so let me jump back to Vulkan here. See if maybe I should disable reshade. So that can sometimes cause issues. Usually it doesn't, but I can figure out which DLL. Oh, right, you know what? It's not a DLL. Here. You know, it would be nice if RPCS 3 supported DirectX 12, but it does not. Okay, that doesn't. I don't know. Let's try it. See if the update does anything. But, oh, right, I gotta close RPCS 3. Okay. So let's try again and see what it does. Yeah, I miss Aunt Jemima. They renamed her, and they got rid of her. Poor lady. Yeah, so it just crashes on Vulcan. Maybe I can just disable the whole thing. Hmm. Let's see if there's a way to disable reshade for Vulcan here. It says to just run the reshade installer, but I don't have the option. That's not what I wanted. Data local reshade. Guess we'll give that a shot. Try deleting reshade. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's try this again. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Lando Lakes girl. They got rid of her too. Okay, so it wasn't reshade. Well, that's even worse. Hmm. Okay, well, game. Oh yeah, there's a new Mafia game coming out. It's a prequel, isn't it? Or like it's a set way further back in history or something like that. So someone else had an issue with Vulcan recently, but they never got an answer to why, which is wonderful. Okay, well let me try. Yeah, it's always nice when games are a little cheaper. I hate it when they're like, what Borderlands 4 is going to be like, what, $80? Definitely don't want that. So Vulcan is really, really finicky for some reason on here. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm buying Borderlands 4 anytime soon. I don't even have, I haven't even played the first three, so. Wonder if I need to update my NVIDIA drivers. Wonder if NVIDIA screwed something up here. This is a last ditch effort. I always hate updating my drivers. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta I'm thinking about, but I don't know. Let's try this new driver. Please don't screw me over, NVIDIA. Cross your fingers, chat. See if this works. Yeah, so Fractured, I played all five of the Metal Gear Solid games, but I played them out of order. Like, I played them chronologically instead of like numbered. I think three was probably my favorite of the mainline Metal Gear Solid titles. I actually didn't think four was too bad. Okay, so this driver is just taking forever to install. That's just wonderful. Are we back, chat? Yeah, so don't update your graphics drivers unless you Yeah, I gotta reload my scene here. Okay, so I think what I need to do is, yeah, kill that and relaunch it. You know, this is clearly I'm not a professional streamer, folks. All right, let's see if this works. All right. All right, I should be back-ish. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so probably don't upgrade your drivers when you're streaming. But, you know, now we know what happens when you do that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't mind Metal Gear Solid 4 that much. I actually played it. I actually played 2, 3, and 4 in RPCS 3, believe it or not. And it was not bad. It crashed a lot, though. All right, speaking of crashes, let's see. Moment of truth, chat. Well, this is depressing. Yeah, I don't know. This is very, very weird. Let me see if... Let me see if I can grab a debug log. Hmm. I think there's an extra debug log here. Things here. Oh, lovely. I don't know if this will show you, chat. No, it won't. So this is what's happening now. Yeah, exactly, Sergey. I've never seen that before. Come on. I really want I really want to play this game too cuz it's such a fun game. Dang it. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit tempted to actually fire up like inFamous or something. You know what? I'm going to fire up like inFamous or something. I just want to see if this works. And if it works, we might just play this. Because inFamous was actually a really, really fun game. And I remember I had it playing at 60 FPS. Yeah, absolutely, Sergey. I, you know, I don't know if I want a remake necessarily, but I would like a. I would just love like a native PC port of inFamous 1 and 2. Oh, it's working! Hey. My controls aren't working, but the game is working. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Chat, I don't know what to do. Help me, chat. Okay, we're connected here. I might just need to restart. Yeah, I think RPC has to reset my controller back to null. So that might just be the issue. Let's find out here. Because, like, Iron Man was good, but inFamous really, like, deserved... Yeah, inFamous is great. And I think inFamous is, like... In some ways, it's like a proper superhero game, so... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that, chat. It's choppy, but it works. I forget how to play. I forget how you play this game. Also, there's a bunch of graphical errors, but, you know. Yeah, I'm not really interested in Ghost of Yaoi. Yeah, you'll see some graphical glitches here and there, but... Nice. Okay. Yeah, there are definitely like some graphical glitches here and there, but usually you can get around them. Grinding on the rails is so much fun. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we're just playing in the end game here. All right, what do you think? You guys want to play? You guys want to play some inFamous? Because Edge Time just isn't working, and it's making me very, very upset. All right, let's do it. New game starting now. Should I do a chat? Do I press start? Press start.
Activation plus 6 minutes. Pulse is 45. Respiration 10. Looking good, Cole.
What the hell happened? Oh, God.
Some of the smoke effects are weird. Thank you, helicopter.
Hey, you! In the garage! Get the hell out of there! Whole thing is coming down!
Come on, Cole. Move. Move.
Ow. Man, I miss when PlayStation made games like this.
Cole! Cole, man, you there? Come on, man, pick up!
Zeke. What the hell's going on? I think there was an explosion.
No shit, there was an explosion! TV says terrorists are blowing stuff up all over the city. Meet me at the Fremont Bridge. We'll get Trish and find some place to hunker down.
I'll see you there. What the hell? Should be dead.
Yeah, Prototype was also good. I loved Prototype 1, Sergey, and then Prototype 2 came along and just ruined everything. Oh, I can't absorb it. Alright.
Oh, man.
Ow. Yeah, like some of these effects are really broken. I think it's some kind of weird transparency thing. Yeah. Time for some parkour. Parkour. Two was pretty good, Sergey. Oh, sorry, Prototype. Yeah, Prototype 2, I didn't play it just because I was so pissed off at the premise. Where do I go? I love getting lost in a game. There's nothing more fun than get. Oh, there we go.
What's happening to me?
There's nothing more fun than getting lost during the tutorial.
You're able to walk, please evacuate across the bridge to the Neon. Remain calm. Emergency personnel are en route.
I guess I'll just limp across. I like how nobody's even looking. Let me turn the music down a little bit if I can. I cannot. Wonderful, it's one of those games.
It's the terrorists! Run for the bridge, Cole! Come on, move it! Move your ass, Cole! This whole bridge is coming down!
Yeah, exactly, Sergey. I mean, we did have a giant explosion at the beginning.
While sliding into unconsciousness, I could somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city. Now we're stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. You gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
I thought you were gonna watch TV.
Batteries are dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Sure. I'm glad it's good for something.
Probably need to charge them all. TV's a hog.
So I'm just a giant battery now.
That's what I'm talking about. Hurry up,
Keep
dude.
doing it.
We're gonna miss all the good shows.
Oh, there are multiple batteries. Eh.
Woo-hoo, nice job, man. Boob tubes are working.
Weird. It feels like I got more power.
Yeah? We try frying those dummies over there. With all the nutballs running around, it'd be nice to see how much juice you're packing.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah! Lay into it, man. Fry those suckers. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Did I get him? Okay, there's more. a point of interest here. Plane.
Whoa! You see that? Flying so low, thought it was gonna crash into us. Hey, it's a TV jacker. I love this guy.
Just got word that the feds dropped some relief packages into Archer Square. The liars running the corporate media tell us that we're gonna get our fair share, that more is coming. Yeah, that's easy for them to say. They're not the ones living in this hellhole. And the truth is that we've been abandoned, and no one's coming to save us. So head over to Archer Square and get that food before the Reapers show up. Voice of survival, out.
Told you they drop food.
Man, you must be out of your mind. You think any of those pencil necks gives a crap about us? This is a PR stunt.
That isn't gonna stop you from pigging out, though, is it?
Hell no, it ain't. Zeke's gotta eat.
You take the stairs. I'm using the express elevator.
Ah, man, you get to have all the fun.
Really, I haven't played Dying Light, Sergey. Is Dying Light any good?
Do it.
Well, I've heard it's good, but I don't know. I think it's a much more like serious game, though, isn't it? This game has like a very comic book feel to it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whew! Oh, that was one hell of a jump, man. Wish I could do something like that. Running down all those stairs. That sucks donkey balls. Hey, Cole, before we head over to Archer, I need to go pick up a new six-shooter.
Oh, here we go.
That was badass. The second you touch it, the electricity in your hands cooks off the gunpowder, and the whole thing goes kabam! Look on your face was priceless.
Damn near blew my hand off.
Which is why you won't be touching the new one. Traded this guy one of my homemade batteries for it.
The ones that explode when you use them?
Hell, he doesn't know that. Come on. Told me he was gonna leave the gun in the parking lot a few blocks from here. Hey, Cole, you know what I miss? Pizza. Big sloppy slice, dripping with grease and pepperoni. And payday. Having a big fat wad. Bills in your pocket.
Now I
I'd
want
settle for
pizza.
some hot water.
Hey, remember that time we were coming home from Duffy's and I had to take a leak? And that bike cop was yelling at me to put up my hands?
You pissed all over him.
But he told me to put up my hands. While he's fumbling around, I jump back in and we take off. Awesome!
Yeah, awesome. Until we run into a wall of cops.
Like I said, awesome! Bummer we won't be able to do anything like that again.
Yeah, not unless some genius invents a car that doesn't explode when I sit in it.
You know, I appreciate that they made Zeke run at a reasonable pace. So it's not like a lot of other games where you're following somebody and you just have to keep stopping because they're taking so long. Oh, there's a new Dying Light? I didn't even know about that. I knew 2 came out not that long ago. Alright, get on with it, Zeke.
Ah, come on! He told me he was gonna leave it under a car. I figured there'd be only one. We'll never find it.
Stand back. I got an idea.
Oh boy. Hey, there we go.
Ooh, hellacious! Hell, I didn't know you could do something like that.
Yeah, me neither. There was this surge.
Hey, man, you don't look so hot.
Trained all of a sudden. Hang on a sec. Did you see that?
Wonderful.
Man, you're a walking battery. You must have to recharge whenever you fire off a bunch of juice.
I can feel the electricity surging through me, almost like I'm being healed by it.
Oh, this rocks so hard. Come on, let's haul tail over to Archer Square before someone takes all the brewskis.
Cole, you there?
Interesting, Sergey.
Hey, babe.
I guess it's like one of those,
Yeah, Zeke and me are heading over there.
How are you feeling?
All right, I guess. Powers are all over the place. Used to be I could barely power a light bulb. Now I'm jumping off of buildings, frying the junk on Zeke's roof.
You jumped off a building. What were you thinking?
I forget. I think Zeke might be Jewish, but I'm not sure.
Just take it easy. After what happened to Amy, I couldn't.
Yeah,
See you guys at Archer Square. I love you.
you too.
Boy, it's stuck up there. I hate to say it, pal, but, hey, you're the only guy here who'd live from a fall like that. You gotta climb up there and knock that stuff free.
Of course I have to do it. Let's see. Oh, I forgot all about that fractured.
Hey, get up there, Cole! The Reapers will be here any minute!
Let's see. I get up there. Just climb. No. Oh, this thing. There we go. Time to do some parkour.
Yeah! We are eating!
There we go.
Damn, too late. That's where I caught my first sight. The Reapers. Before the blast, they were just a bunch of junkies dealing drugs. Now, they own the Neon District. Taking whatever they want. That changes today.
Heck yeah.
Dang! Those freaks are brutal!
March is red, so he hasn't. Huh. Okay, now he's down. Alright. Yeah. I love hitting him in the head.
Hell, that's the last of them. It's chow time.
A lot of food here. Enough to feed the three of us for weeks, maybe longer. Bet if I fry a couple people in the crowd, the rest will run away. The food will be all ours, but some of these guys might starve.
I can't do it, chat. I can't do it. I gotta be the nice guy.
I got one open. Let's eat.
Yeah, I do like that. And I think this game does a better job of the whole karma system than Dishonored does. Because Dishonored just makes everything kind of suck. If you, like, Dishonored just completely ruins the story if you go the evil route. Which sucks because the evil route gives you some of the most interesting powers. Although the final level of Dishonored is actually, aside from Samuel the Boatman hating you, the final level is actually cooler because it's like a massive battle. If I remember right, in Dishonored 1.
Hey, Trish.
Oh, I'm so glad you got the food down. These poor people are starving.
Just doing what I can. Someone had to help them.
Those idiots dropped us canned prunes. Now who the hell would want to eat this crap?
You know, Zeke's got a point. Who wants canned prunes?
The footage you're seeing was taken by a security camera near Ground Zero. This is the man that destroyed our city, our lives. Someone from your family died? Well, now you know who to blame. If you know anything about this guy, let me know. Because we're gonna get the word out on this terrorist. Whoever he is, we're gonna make him pay.
Oh, so I'm the terrorist now?
Ever been called a terrorist? All I remember from that day is going to work and then running for my life. That video, though. How'd I get that package? Why would I deliver a bomb? For who? Regardless,
Yeah, exactly, Fracture. You can feel like a Jedi or Sith, so
whatever
to
there'd
speak.
been between Trish and me was gone. She didn't say a word. No emotion, nothing, just walked away. By then, people nearby were starting to recognize me. It was gonna get ugly. Even Zeke was giving me weird looks. He and I made quick plans to meet up at Stampton Bridge. Try to get out of town. Just hope he shows. Because right now, I'm a little short on friends.
I never understood what stunts were. Alright, so now what?
Your fault.
My cat died because of you.
Your powers won't save you, freak!
Moves and combos. Okay.
Listen, man. I'm almost to the bridge. Since everyone here hates your guts, we gotta get out of town. Pronto-like.
I'll meet you there. And Zeke, thanks for watching my back.
Sure, man. I ain't about to do anything that might piss you off. See ya.
Oh, so he's not being a good friend, he's just terrified of you. Wonderful. That's exactly the kind of best friend you want. The kind that's just your friend because he's terrified of you. Oh, they're bad. Someone on top of this building? If I remember right, the Reaper's boss was actually kind of hot. I know she's a woman, if I remember right. Oh, yeah, there you go. That was a stunt. Come on. This is so much easier when you have the precision move. Alright, let's see. Oh, man. You know, some of these moves I think really should have just been, like, unlocked from the beginning, like grinding on these power rails. I don't know why they would lock that behind whatever. Hey, welcome back, Sergey. Someone's shooting at me. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, just like basic quality of life stuff. Can I unlock powers? Yes, I can. How many points do I have? Righteous Blow, wonderful. Let's see what else I can do. Shockwave. Thunder Drop. Reduce damage. Melee. Oh, I like melee. Speaking of melee. Electric Drain. Gigawatt Blades. Oh, I love those. Love the Gigawatt Blades. I think this was a DLC power. I think I have all the DLC installed. I don't know. What do you think, chat? I'm kind of... I don't know. I'm leaning toward either reduce damage or just save up for Electric Drain. Yeah, exactly, Sergey. Melee James. That's what I'm thinking of. It's only 10%. You know what? I might just save up. Let's just do that. Let's save up. Okay, I don't see anybody anymore. Alright. I forget if it's this game or if it's the second one. Or, you know, if it's like both of them. But I know there's like a gliding, there's basically like an electric glide, and that's really fun to use too. Where? Oh, there he is. Yeah, exactly. Fractured for. Oh wait, I think I already said that. I think I already read that. Read what you said. Yeah, there we go. It's the only way to deal with these junkies. Yeah, Sergey, I was talking. I think James and I were posting about that on the Twitter. Yeah, I can't wait to see Tom Holland's James Bond. Yeah, that's just gonna be really great.
Stampton Bridge. The fastest way out of town. That is, if you can get us past those baton-wielding goons.
We're getting out of here, one way or another. Follow my lead.
Because you know he's gonna cast Zendaya as the Bond girl. You just know it. And if she's in there, she's probably gonna say, "Oh, I want my boyfriend, Tom Holland."
Gonna have to get past those riot cops if we want out of here. If I fry a couple of the guards from inside the crowd, but I can trigger a riot. Help keep the heat off Zeke and me. Of course, that means a lot of innocent people will get the hell kicked out of them.
I'll do it myself. I actually really wish they would just cast Henry Cavill. Yeah. Get on with it. Come on. That's what I call it. Yeah, take that. Oh, wait. That's for giving me a speeding ticket. That's for almost giving me a speeding ticket.
Those barricades make good cover. Hey, watch out for those machine guns. Flank them if you have to.
There we go. Yeah, I know he's working on a Warhammer show, but I have no idea how good that's going to be. I mean, I don't trust Amazon, so... Out of the way. Uh-oh. Chat, the game just crashed. I don't think we had an autosave. Oh god. Chat, I'm nervous. I really don't want to have to do all of that again. I forget if this game had an autosave. Please tell me this game had an autosave. Oh, good. We have an autosave, but we got... So we just got to get back there and redo the mission. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not seething. I'm not coping and seething. It's okay, chat. I'm not mad. It'll be nice once they give you the power to help civilians. That's always a nice power. But yes, chat, I am absolutely not the crying Wojak right now. Yeah. By the way, is my character's mouth moving? Because it looks like it's just still. Can't tell. Okay, you know what? Let me take a look here. Okay, it should be. Whatever. Okay, it's moving. Oh, wait. They're bad guys. 6:30. Right. To shoot whoever is up here. Yeah, take that. You know, I do wish it were easier to do melee attacks on these guys sometimes. Because it's more fun. Alright. Let's get back to it. I'm just gonna run there this time. No screwing with rooftops. Okay, maybe I am gonna have to do something here. Him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. $697. Alright. Save that.
Stampton Bridge. The fastest way out of town. That is, if you can get us past those baton-wielding goons.
We're getting out of here, one way or another. Follow my lead.
That's annoying you can't skip the cutscenes here. Yeah, well, Sergey, that's the thing about Insomniac. A lot, you know, their Spider-Man games had so much potential, but they're just not as good as they should have been. And they got the worst writers.
Gonna have to get past those riot cops if we want out of here.
Right, I get it.
If I fry a couple of the guards from inside the crowd, but I can trigger a riot. Help keep the heat off Zeke and me.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Cole.
That means a lot of innocent people will get the hell kicked out of them.
Yes, I know. I'm a good boy. That's for almost giving me a speeding ticket. That's for making me drive slow. That's for just being annoying.
Eat some hot lead.
That's for making me pay taxes.
Those barricades make good cover. Keep it up, brother. We got him on the run.
You know, this would be a lot easier if they just stay out of the way. That's what I'm talking about. Beating up all the cup. Oh, there we go. Go.
Hey, man, hang from the top of that container and try shooting them. It'll make you a harder target.
This area is under strict quarantine. Indiscriminate lethal force will be used against all unauthorized personnel. This is your final warning.
Guy. Got that guy. Yeah, oh, no, I don't want to die today. Thank you. Oh, come on.
Hey, man, hang from the top of that container and try shooting them. It'll make you a harder target.
This This area is under strict quarantine. Indiscriminate lethal force will be used against all unauthorized personnel. This is your final warning.
Yeah, I agree, Fractured. We need a little more versatility in how to attack. There we go. Okay, and disable this turret. Well, I wanted to disable that turret, but I guess I can't. There we go. We'll disable this one. Kick him. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Just one more.
This area is under strict quarantine. Indiscriminate lethal force will be used against all unauthorized personnel. This is your
Yeah.
final warning.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm really just doing it because it gives me points.
Hey, man! Head for the quarantine station! It's our ticket out of here!
Oh, I love the lightning grenades. The game has
opened to
so
a
many
wall
great
of
powers.
razor wire machine guns. Zeke made a break for it, smashed in the gate to the decontamination unit, and fell headlong into the harbor. And I moved, faster than I knew I could. I was greeted by name. This FBI agent, Moya, had seen the footage of me at Ground Zero and came here to wait, figuring I'd try to escape, knowing I'd have powers. She explained that before the blast, her husband John had been
Yep,
assigned
the lightning
to
shield is
infiltrate
great.
the First Sons, a shadowy group working on a project they called the Ray Sphere.
Well, of course,
A
Sergey.
device designed to drain the neuroelectric energy from a group of people and concentrate it into an individual. She'd lost contact with John the night of the blast. Despite all her connections, Moya was losing hope. Yet she'd found me, somehow believing I could be trusted, ready to make me an offer. I go back to the city, find John in the Ray Sphere, and she'll get me out of the quarantine and clear my name. This whole Ray Sphere thing sounds crazy to me. Suddenly I'm a human light socket, so maybe I should cut her some slack.
I hate this stupid Fed.
Because of the riot topside, this is the only way back into the city. Given the state of our new partnership, I've taken the liberty of cloning your phone's frequency. I've got a lock on your GPS locator, and I can hear every word you say.
That's super.
Go. I'm always so nervous I'm gonna have to take a bath. Let's hit some of these here. Oh, come on, here. Nice. I don't know what I did, but it felt good. Yeah, I just miss when video games actually made you feel powerful and not just like, you know, random person number 743. Apparently I got hit by gas. So that's great.
Cole, the water pressure has dropped in the main running under the bridge. What's going on down there?
Reapers were busting up some pipes.
Interesting. I'll see what I can find out. You worry about getting back into the city.
Yes, exactly, Fractured. Make power fantasies great again. I love power fantasies. I want more. That's why I liked Final Fantasy 16 and not, like, a lot of these other games. I think that's one of the problems with Souls-likes. One of the reasons I hate Souls-likes is that they do the exact opposite. They make you feel weak.
Don't forget who's holding your leash, Cole. You find
Oh.
John and the Ray Sphere, and I get you out of there. No questions asked. But you double-cross me or do something stupid, and I will throw you into a hole so deep that you won't even know which way is up. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Interesting, Sergey. I gotta look into that one again. The game I am really excited for is Lost Soul Aside, which was supposed to come out last month, but they delayed it to August.
Yeah, nice work on that gate, Wrecking Ball.
Well, live through the fall, no problem. But, getting back to shore? Well, let's just say I'm no Michael Phelps.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Hey, take it easy, Lightning Rod. So, how the hell'd you live through that, man? Bullets flying everywhere, all over the place? Figured you were a goner.
Let's head home. I'll fill you in on the way.
Yeah, exactly, Fractured. Like, if people like the game, you know, they like
neuroelectric energy.
challenge type stuff, that's fine. You know, enjoy what you want. But I just want more, like, you know, power fantasy games for me.
The Ray Sphere. Damn, it all makes sense now.
A nice Fractured.
Hurt yourself.
Hopefully you get to have some fun with it.
Dish out powers to anyone controlling it. You gotta bring it back here.
Sure, I could use a sidekick.
Ah, hell with that. Zeke Jedediah Dunbar is his own man.
Your middle name is Jedediah?
Yes, it is. After my grandfather. Strong man for a man his size. I don't know where Zeke comes from, but certain...
You need to take a nap and a bath. I got things to do.
He might be,
I've
Sergey.
already got a couple of leads for you. The coordinates have been uploaded into your phone. Give me a call when you're in position.
I got some power now, so or points now, so how about... I think I'm gonna go for electric drain here. And reduce damage. Yeah, well, like, to me, Fractured, all I see anymore are Souls-likes or turn-based, and I hate both of those. got this thing, so I want to grab that. Go. Yeah, I mean, turn-based can be okay, but the problem with turn-based is just that they're so slow, it just kind of makes me, you know, it's not very immersive. You don't really get that immersion of, you know, I'm doing this thing. With a turn-based game, a lot of times feel like I might as well just be playing a visual novel.
All right, now what?
I'm picking up some weird interference from a rooftop not far from you. Need to find out its origin and purpose.
So what am I looking for?
Not really sure. Probably a transmitter of some type. Call me when you get over there.
I don't know, Surrogate. There are a lot of turn-based games. I mean, Yakuza just went turn-based, and now they just keep pumping out turn-based games. Which is a shame, because I was actually interested in Yakuza.
Found it. Looks like a portable audio drive is attached to this satellite dish.
See if you can listen to it with your phone.
Sounds like a bunch of garbage.
It's an encrypted message, but I can't break it. Look around and see if you can find another one.
I'm gonna go this way really quick, because I want that blast core. Shard, whatever. How do I... It would be nice once I get the ability to find those blast shards on the map. Yeah, part of what always kept me from playing the Yakuza games is that there's no... Like, they're localized, but they didn't even bother doing, like, a, they didn't even bother with, like, any English voice acting or anything, so I would just have to listen to everything in Japanese and just read the subtitles. But if the localizations for the subtitles aren't even good, then you know, what's the point? Yeah, exactly, Fractured. And the annoying thing is that they won't make more Judgment games. Because Judgment is still not turn-based, thankfully. But we haven't gotten another one in a long time. Yeah, Judgment was a lot of fun. I also like the, you know, that detective story aspect of it. Yeah, they're really well written, too. Yeah, I know a lot of people prefer Japanese voices, but for me, it's like... I mean, if they're not speaking English, I don't speak any Japanese, so for me, it's just like... What's the point of voices if I don't understand them? Because then it's just going to sound like ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, ting ting, ting tong, ting tong, ting. And it's all just meaningless to me, so. What the? Yeah, so you've probably learned a little bit of Japanese, Fractured.
Same thing as before.
I'm running the signals through a decryption program on this end. I've almost cracked it, but I need another sample. Look around for more of those files.
Nothing's ever good enough for this woman. So I haven't played it, Sergey. I think I own it. Oh, come on. Yeah, the grenades are really good for those shield guys. That's a fun way to take them down. There we go. Shooting me. Yeah, that's one of the things that keeps me from playing games sometimes, Sergey, is when there's like a game that was good but really needs a sequel, and then they just never made the sequel. And so it's like, I would play the game, but then I'm just going to be stuck wanting more.
That's the last one.
Give me a second. All right, that should do it. I'm uploading a decrypting algorithm into your phone. It should let you listen to the messages.
I couldn't stop Kessler from detonating the ray sphere. Damn thing took out 5 or 6 square blocks, killed God knows how many. Found the ray sphere in the blast crater next to some kid. Don't know if he was dead or not, didn't have time to check. I'm gonna try and hole up somewhere. If anyone is even listening to these things, I need immediate extraction. Please, you've got to get me out of here before Kessler finds me.
Do you understand any of that?
I don't believe it. That's John. He must have used dead drops to communicate with his handlers.
English?
It means there are probably more of those scattered around the city. You should try and find as many as you can. They might tell us where he took the ray sphere.
Find John in the ray sphere, and I'm out, right?
I know the deal, Cole.
Just making sure.
We should save here, just to be safe, because I don't want it to crash on me again. Yep. Exactly, Fractured. So what are these missions here? Medical emergency, blood trail. This one's nearby. Looks like we got a dead drop nearby. Are they, Sergey? I hadn't heard anything about it.
I sat strapped to that chair, at least a couple of hours. Finally, the bag was removed, and this brute of a man stood in front of me. Had to be 7 feet tall and 400 pounds. He told me that he was going to beat me, and if I wanted him to stop, I'd have to do it mentally, with my mind. Then he punched me in the face.
Classy. Well, I don't see anybody. I hear gunshots, but I don't see... Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Below? Oh, there it is. Points do we have, by the way? Right? I think that's a good upgrade. One thing that's funny about the pause menu, by the way, the art style on the on Cole here, over on the right, because of the way they put those weird, spots and splotches all over, kind of makes him look like he has a man bun. Grab some battery cores here. Man buns are gay, sir, gay. Oh, look, a dead drop.
Release from the infirmary. Initial assignment is installing and configuring satellite dishes across Empire City. When I asked what they planned on doing with the dishes, I was told to mind my own business. Because the dishes are relatively isolated and secure, I use them for my dead drops.
I forget, but I think there's some kind of reward for collecting all the dead drops, but I can't remember.
Cole, I just got a call from an EMT in your area. The Reapers have overrun his makeshift medical clinic, and he needs your help.
I can't solve all the world's problems, Moya.
Maybe not, but if you help him, he might return the favor.
Alright. Fine, I'll help this guy. I'll grab this blast core in the meantime. Here. Yeah, there he is.
The Reapers keep attacking the clinic I have down the street. Take care of them for me, would you?
Evil vomit? That's a new one. Ah. One. There's two. There we go. Nice.
are other people around there who need help too. Keep an eye out for them.
It would be nice if they would just give me the healing people power already. Let's see. Yeah. I forget if you can actually use the arc lightning. Like, I know you have to be able to buy it, but I don't remember. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Use requires... Yeah, okay. So you have to be able to use it too. Thunder drop. I'll definitely want that. Save here. Alright. Let's do... what's that red thing? Medical clinic. Rampage. Satellite uplinks. Oh, fine. I'll do some satellite uplinks.
I'm getting word that there are people out there who can offer some help, but I can't locate them. If you reactivate the satellite uplinks, I'll be able to track them down and mark their locations on your GPS.
The satellite uplink side missions are not very fun.
For the first 30 minutes or so of the beating, he focused on my midsection, hitting me square on the ribs. I tried to play along and squinted my eyes and gave him looks, trying to make it look like I was really doing something with my mind, but just made him laugh. After landing 3 straight blows to my head, he bent over and told me to focus, to shape my thoughts and make them real. And if I couldn't do it, he was gonna beat me to death. Then he punched me so damn hard I blacked out.
I might give it a shot sometime, Sergey.
Looks busted.
Drain that one of its electricity, which will reset it. Once that's done, you just need to run past the others, and you'll resynchronize them all.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen a Bruce Lee movie. Seriously, this is why you need, like, at least some of these powers before you get sent on these crappy missions. I should be able to grind on these rails. Yes, I know I have to race past all the uplinks. How many of these uplinks are you going to make me deal with? Jeez, finally. Yeah, no, I've never seen a Bruce Lee movie, Sergey. I don't watch a lot of old movies, and I don't watch a lot of movies in general these days. See what this guy wants. Okay, this is a safe one.
Sounds like one of the Reaper's couriers is making a run through here. Look into it.
Oh, I hate these missions. I hate these follow the courier without being seen missions. Yeah, exactly. They're like tailing missions and escort missions. They're always awful. Oh, for... Yeah, because he turns around, too, which makes the whole thing really annoying. Man. Alright. Blast shards. We love our blast shards, folks.
Man alive? Never thought I'd see this place come back to life. You're doing good work, brother.
Ooh, another one.
Something stinks worse than my shit.
Listen, the Reapers installed surveillance equipment on our building. Disable that junk.
Hey, welcome, Purist. Hey, so yeah, despite the title, we are in fact not playing Edge of Time because Edge of Time kept crashing on me, despite working perfectly for years. So we are instead playing inFamous. Yeah. How am I supposed to disable this thing? Ah, jeez. Take that. Peace. Okay. Where are these surveillance devices? 2 of 12, and... oh, there's one. Okay, so I got 3 now. 9 more to go. There's one. That. Nothing quite like firing at a gas station, chat. Here's one. Down here. Alright, halfway done. Yeah, if this guy didn't know how to parkour, he'd be totally screwed. Come on. Here's one more. Alright, should be getting close. There's one. Alright, just need one more. Do you see it, chat? I wonder where that last surveillance device could be. Oh, there it is. Top. We did it, chat. Lo hicimos. We did it.
People are really starting to clean up this place. It's about time. The
What do you mean,
smell's back up
people?
to knock a buzzard right off the proverbial wagon.
Zeke, what do you mean, people? I'm cleaning up this place. What? Let's do that blue side mission over there. Oh, last core. Need that. Alright, that should help. Alright. Grab the blast shard. That's not where I wanted to go. Take that guy out. Yeah, there we go. Art.
Cole, this is Warden Harms. I know you got your hands full, but from time to time, I'm gonna need your help handling some things.
What have you got in mind?
My men have captured some Reapers, and I need you to escort them back to the station, so we can interrogate them.
This is an escort mission.
Sorry for pulling my men out. We're stretched really thin. Bring in the Reapers, and don't be afraid to get a little rough with them.
Move it.
Get moving. Oh, no, you don't.
No one gets away from me. You wish.
That's interesting.
Pick up the pace.
Yeah, the side missions in this game can be kind of a pain. But you also kind of have to do them just to, you know, earn XP and all that.
Stop screwing around. Walk.
Not again. the other guy. No, you don't.
Nice try. Let's pick it up.
Well, at least it was relatively quick.
Hey, Cole! Just wanted to let you know the crime is way down. It's good to see. Keep it up, brother.
Nice. Save. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth buying. Thunder drop. Eh. Yeah, I suppose I can pick these up. Alright. Do another side mission here. More. Ah, dang it. You know, those civilians really got to get out of the way. Okay, let's see what this one's all about. Okay, you know what?
I saw something I shouldn't have, and now the Reapers are gunning for me. Now, you gotta help me. You gotta help!
Oh, for crap.
Well, gotta fight some Reapers. At least it's not an escort mission. That was nice and quick.
Just saw some people hanging posters up. Got your face plastered all over them. Now that's publicity.
Which one, Sergey? As in, whose voice actor are you asking about? Oh, Cole's voice actor? No, Cole's actor is a guy named, I think, Jason Cottle.
It's getting cold out there, especially at night. Do what it takes to stay warm. Cut down trees, strip the wood off buildings, collect paper, scavenge furniture. If it produces heat, burn it. The old rules don't exist. Not anymore. Voice of survival, out.
Yeah, no, it's not Steve Blum. No, Fractured, they did replace him in Infamous 2. And the voice in Infamous 2 was not as good as the voice in Infamous 1.
The Reapers have kidnapped a whole group of people. Follow me.
Nope, Fractured. So if you, uh-oh. Ah. Yeah, no, if you play Infamous 2, you'll notice that the voice actor is very, very different.
Saw some woman pulling the boards off her windows. I couldn't believe it. Guess she's not worried about people busting in there anymore.
Yeah, the Infamous 2 voice actor, I forget his name, but he sounds more nasally.
Hello, terrorist. My brothers and I have arranged a little party for you.
What? Reapers. Yeah. Oh.
I'm so dang glad I don't have to wade through 8 feet of garbage anymore. Man, people really turning this place around. Won't be long now. Things will be back to normal.
There's a blast shard here. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that, Sergey. Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know. So in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Neil Patrick Harris actually voices the main Spider-Man. And he's not bad. He's not my favorite. That's part of why I like Edge of Time better, is that Shattered Dimensions has 4 versions of Spider-Man. Edge of Time only has 2, but they're better written. And the voice actors are the two... they took the 2 best voice actors from Shattered Dimensions and made them the main voice actors. I really would like to get Edge of Time working, but I don't know what's going on. Shadows? Sergey, are you mixing up Web of Shadows and Shattered Dimensions? Wait, I should. No, Neil Patrick Harris isn't in Web of Shadows, Sergey. Web of Shadows is another guy named Mike Vaughn, who I've never heard of in anything else ever. And I agree, he's terrible. He was way too whiny. Oh, hidden. These hidden package missions are
just what I was looking for.
Exhausting. Taekwondo software. I don't even know where that billboard is. Is the billboard just displaying something entirely different now? It's probably one of these. No? Oh, it might be these things here. No, but I see, like... No, it definitely looks like these. The other way around, but... Ah, it could be on the other side. Oh, yep, I see it. There we go. Found it, chat. Alright. Let's do... Oh, the side mission's here, so let's just do it.
Whole crowds of people are being rounded up. Do something!
Okay. You go away. No, can you get out of the way? Yeesh.
Woohoo! Damn crooks are on the run! Awesome! Keep it up, man! Crack some skulls!
Yeah, there are definitely some physics issues still going on in here, but...
The Reapers installed surveillance devices on our building. Please disable them.
Oh, goody, another one of these. It's not even here. Great. That's a big building, too. That's great. Just perfect. I'd like to help you, but I can't even get onto your building. Jeez. One. Jeez, this one's gonna take some hunting. Another. That one gone. I think there's a dead drop here.
Kept in the infirmary for several days. Had my own room, and other than a nurse, didn't see anyone. I tested the door 5 times, and it was always locked. Checked the IV, and they had me on a steady dose of Dolophine. So much for their healing abilities.
Right, let's see. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's another. Alright, halfway done. Here we go. Let's see. So they're probably not over here now. All over on this side. Oh, I see one. Right, we're getting there. Last two are going to be tough to find, I think. Oh, see one right there. Okay, so that makes the last one on the other side. Alright, we're almost done with this crappy side mission. Oh, there it is. Finally, we did it. Alright, let's do... There we go. Alright, let's wrap up with this main mission here. Well, okay, I'm gonna shoot some of these guys first. Alright, so final mission here.
Okay, Moya, what now?
One of my contacts, an electrician named Brandon Carey, didn't check in last night. He's pretty important, so you need to find him. He was last seen in the alley across the street from your location.
Okay, so I think we got some spam on Kick. Lovely. I only ever get spam bots. I don't know how to ban spam bots here. Here we go. Ban. There. No, I don't really get them on, I banned like 1 or 2 specific keywords on Twitch, and now I don't get anything on Twitch at all. Because all I ever got on Twitch was also spam bots. But, yeah, on Kick I still get some spam bots. I never get real people over there, just spam bots.
Your boy isn't here, Moya. Just a dead woman.
A woman? Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Hang on a second.
Reapers! No! Leave my husband alone! Where are you taking him? Brandon!
Whoa.
Yeah, I never get anything on Rumble either.
I had a vision. The Reapers kidnapped Brandon. This is his wife, Lene. I can see the echo of someone running away.
Follow it. We need to find out what happened.
Yeah, it sucks that people push, like, all the alternative platforms, but you just never get viewers anywhere but YouTube. At least I don't. Where am I supposed to go? What do you want me to do, game? Yeah, I do the same, Fractured. Part of the problem is that Rumble, like, the mobile app for Rumble just does not work for me. For Kick doesn't even let me install the app. So it's pretty much just YouTube, because I don't really want to use Twitch either. Yeah, well, I usually watch streams on my phone, so that's why. My phone or my tablet. I don't usually watch anything on my PC. Oh, here we go, finally. Jeez. What a pain. Hate those things.
Pick up your damn phone!
What's up?
The feds, man. That's what's up. Watching our every move. Even caught one scoping out the roof. Was leaning against the wall down there, eating a fresh apple. Now you tell me, where the hell did he get that?
I don't know, Zeke. But if we want to be out of here, this is the way it's gotta be.
Come on, man, don't be stupid. They'll ride you as long as they can. But the second you're no longer useful, bam! You vanish. Permanently.
He's got a point.
Conspiracy stuff has rotted your brain.
Hey, don't kill the messenger, brother. I'm just telling it like it is. You watch your back.
Yep, he's totally right about that. Especially considering what we find out later in the game. Huh. Oh, great.
What the hell happened? The entire neon just went dark.
That's because one of those maniacs blew up a whole substation. Man, brain feels like it's in a vice.
Your body must be reacting to the absence of electricity. You're gonna have to man up and find Carrie. If we don't restore the power, the Reapers will be unstoppable.
Just want to grab that blast shard. Jeez. There we go. Let's find this guy. Ah, great. I gotta go in the sewer.
Alright. I tracked the echo to the sewers.
The Reapers must have needed Carrie's help in shutting down the underground linear transformer. Find the transformer and figure out a way to get it back online. If they killed the circuit, you'll have to reestablish it.
Got it.
Well, the nice thing about the sewers is that you usually get a new power when you come down here. So that's good. I also love the,
This must be what I'm looking for.
I also love how he just, fires electricity up his arms to light up the area. It's kind of cool. Hey, I got the healing power.
Yeah.
Help!
Why is there just like a random guy here?
Please, you gotta help me.
Thank you.
Hey, Janet, you back there? Open the gate. This guy's okay.
Yeah, the life drain's kind of cool, but
They're running around with some electrician, killing anyone they find.
I never use it. But it was such a weird reaction.
The transformer's back on. Now what?
Restart the distribution substation by charging up the voltage regulator mounted to its front. That should be enough to get the power back on.
Man, must suck having to live down here.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, you gotta help the people. Oh, why have you done this to us? I always feel really bad when I accidentally arc restraint people instead of healing them. That happens to me sometimes. Oh, I have to bio-leech. I'll just kill him.
Yeah.
Trish just stopped by and grabbed some of her stuff. She barely talked to me, and when I brought you up, whew, she damn near blew a gasket.
She thinks I killed her sister.
Man, that ain't your fault. The package was a bomb. Hell, you're lucky to be alive. She needs to see things for what they are.
Yeah, well, I'm not holding my breath. I'll catch you later.
Trish is so bipolar. Because, like, you remember, just a little earlier, she was like, oh, well, I hope you're being careful, and I don't want to lose you too. And now she's all mad? Like, what is going on? That doesn't even make sense. What is this thing? Oh, it's a Reaper. Okay, that explains that. Forget if I... Do I lose points if I do an execution? Okay, it's just not gonna work.
Nah, I got into urban exploration about 4 years ago. Crawled all over this city, so I know these sewers like the back of my hand.
That's true, Fractured. That is true. That is very true. Go. There's some down there.
What are you doing here? Did they see you?
I need to turn on the substation.
Are you out of your damn mind? The Reapers will kill my wife. No one is getting in here.
Open the door.
Screw you! I've jammed this thing up tight. No one is getting in or out until she's safe.
We should probably tell her. We should probably tell him she's dead.
Protecting Lene doesn't change the fact that I need to get in there. I can either fry him and open the door that way, or tell him that his wife is dead. See if that gets him to back off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him she's dead.
Lene is dead. They shot her.
How do you know her name?
I know this is hard. I saw her body. There was nothing anyone could do.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted. I'm so sorry, Lene. Listen to me. I've seen what you can do. You have to kill them. All of them. Promise me.
I'll do what I can.
Okie dokie. There we go. We did it. We did it, Patrick. We saved the town.
Nice work. Looks like power is fully restored to North Beach. There are 3 more substations that are still offline, though. I'll mark them on your GPS as I find them.
All right. All right. So it is already after 6 o'clock, so it's getting pretty late. I think, chat, we'll call it here for today. Well, had a rough start, but I think inFamous was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here. inFamous was a lot of fun, at least. So, yeah. We still live? Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, it's a shame. I'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll file a bug report or something for Edge of Time. I really do want to play Edge of Time again. It was a great game. So yeah, thank you for coming. This was, in the end, it was still fun. We got to have some fun with inFamous. So we will, see you soon. And no, hang on, I gotta do the thing right. I hope this works.